One more. How was practice today?
You ever watch Talladega Nights? It was a good day today. Guys worked hard, really challenged our guys about having a purpose, and really we talked a lot about who we are, and the positive things that we have to build upon and where we're at. That, we worked in all fall and all spring to put ourselves in the position we're in. We're tied with first with USC in the South, 23rd in the country in scoring points. We're still the #1 defense in the league, total defense. We're #1 in the country in pass defense, TFL, second quarterback sacks. There's a few positives, and our guys really had a good day today. I liked how they practiced, and they know how good this team is coming in here. We're playing the best tailback, or the #1 rushing tailback in the Pac-12. They've got dynamic receivers that can hit you down the field. A quarterback that can really extend plays and has a big, strong arm. So they have explosive capabilities, as you've seen in Nebraska. They were really hitting those things early in the year. Obviously they're playing great defense, and they're a team that's really well coached in the kicking game. So this is a big game. The winner of this game positions himself at the top of the South to compete with USC. So our guys know how important it is. We had a great day today.
Any update on Will?
He's progressing. He was out. He suited up again today. We're being more cautious than anything. We're working hard to get him back. I think it's going to be soon, and we'll see. Whether he can play this weekend or not, I really just honestly don't know. We'll know more on Thursday. But he is moving. We're not letting. He wants to do more than he's doing. We're not letting him. It's just a bone bruise. There's no ligament or anything like that. So it's just it's something just as he can tolerate it, and we're just being cautious really more than anything right now.
Talk about the Bruins running game. The Oregon was able to get a lot of yards on the ground as well. What do you guys have to do differently to continue?
We got to play like we did early in the season. Before we played poorly. We did a poor job of lining up, and basically it was 2 big plays. That's what we gave up in that game. I think one was 80 yards, another one was 67 yards, and you add those up, you get about 150 yards. And so you subtract that, they had about 250 yards rushing, which is about what they're going to have. So we just can't give up the big play. And that's going to be the key, because I think these guys have huge big play capabilities. And, we've got to do what we do and have confidence. And I think our guys, I was really pleased with how they practiced today. And this is the time of year you're just not going to play. This is the meat of the schedule. These teams that you're playing from here on out are going to be bowl teams, ranked teams. It's about winning champ. We got to stop the run. We know that, and we got to control the pass and not give up cheap plays. But the #1 thing, I said, look, guys, we try to focus on a few things. Always hear me talk about ball security, owning the football, right, and no penalties. Well, we're getting the no penalty deal down pretty good. I mean, we're doing pretty good at that. I just want to focus on not turning the ball over. If we don't turn the ball over, that's the key to being successful. We got to be +3. If we're +3, nothing else matters. We're going to win.
You talk about Mike Pennell exclusively today with the defensive line. How's he looking so far?
Yeah, Jake is strained his calf a little bit more, and so he's over there just in depth and still working. He's had 2 good days with attitude good for 2 days, so we'll see how it progresses from here. But he did a good job yesterday, and I don't know how he did. It seemed like he did good today. I wasn't paying attention that much.
How do you feel about playing a noon game, time-wise?
Like it. I'll tell you this, I've never been as tired as I am because I don't get any sleep, because you're always, I think it's really hard. It's like, you play like away, like at Colorado, we didn't get back to 3 o'clock in the morning. I mean, it's really difficult, so I think it's like that for everybody. It's part of it, but I kind of like the noon game. I don't like sitting around all day on Saturday. I do like I like the night atmosphere, the night games. So there's good and bad to it, but we take what they give us, and we like whatever they pick. We'll play at any time of the day. I'd play at 8 o'clock in the morning if you found me.
Can you just tell us about Alden Darby wearing the 42 jersey today?
Yeah, one of the things that we did as a staff, as a defensive staff, is Pat Tillman we call it PT42. It's about a person who embodies all the things that he, one, service mentality. Pat Tillman, greatest, example of service. He gave his life for his country, right? excelling academically. 3.84 GPA, graduate summa cum laude, 3.5 years, academic All-American. Player on the field, okay? Defensive Player of the Year in the Pac-10, All-American player on the football field. And the most important thing are the intangibles. That he was not perfect. He was hard to coach. He was dynamic. He was kind of like taming a wild horse, you know what I'm saying? I mean, he was something special. And we celebrate that these guys, the uniqueness of each individual, but at the end of the day, man, nothing came in front of his family or his team. So to earn that jersey is really hard to do. And Alden Darby earned it because every single day he's brought it in the classroom, in the community, on the field, off the field. How he, I think he's having an All-Pac-12 season. He's just been phenomenal. And so, and those are very hard to come by. It's not like we're going to give, and the most we can have is 11. That's the most that there can be, and there might only be one all year because the criteria is so high. So it speaks volumes about what he's done as a person and as a player.